Welcome back to Nature Explorers channel. Continue your journey to China's famous megacities and financial centers to the world. The mark the name Shanghai leaves in everyone's hearts is truly profound, not just the Chinese. A city of cultural interference, the quietness of history, transformation with the times to rise to the top, or the classic movies that have gone deep into the memories of each of us and even those of us. Promise, we will meet again in Shanghai. On this trip, we invite you to visit and learn about Shanghai with us. To see here, there are many things to look forward to, and it is also an opportunity for us to understand why Shanghai has become one of the typical cities for China's outstanding development in modern times. We often hear about Shanghai over and over again, a place that is implicitly understood as prosperous place. It appears many times in movies, TV shows, reports, or stories. The novel takes Shanghai as the setting of its composition. Invisible Shanghai is no longer simply a famous modern city, but can be said to exist as a memory, an ambition for the struggle and upcoming journey of the future, or even as a promise that has not yet had a chance to be fulfilled. Today we come to Shanghai as a lover. Shanghai appears in our eyes as a beauty. Of course, when love is involved, all the rules and standards for Shanghai are no longer really important. Shanghai is a special economic zone located in eastern China, located on the western coast of the Pacific Ocean and the eastern edge of the Asian continent. It is part of the alluvial plain of the Yangtze River Delta. The main part of Shanghai is like a ship's bow facing the East China Sea in the east. The north is the downstream of the Yangtze River after a long journey across Chinese territory and flows into the sea. The southern part is the lower Mouthen. The stream of Qiantang River flows into Hangzhou Bay and Zhejiang Province, bordering Jiangsu Province to the west. The advantage of geographical location is also one of the pioneering conditions contributing to Shanghai's development throughout history. Like other lands, Shanghai also went through many different historical periods. Today, Shanghai East Museum still preserves and displays artifacts, antiques. They date back from 3,000 to 5,000 years. That proves that Shanghai has a very early history. In the spring-autumn period, Shanghai belonged to the state of Wu, and during the Warring States period, Shanghai belonged to the state of Yue and Chu. Through other dynasties such as the Qin dynasty, Han dynasty, Northern Song dynasty, Yuan dynasty, and Ming dynasty, Shanghai only existed as a small fiefdom. It was not until the 23rd year of Daoguang of the Qing dynasty, 1843, that Shanghai was officially opened as a trading port. From 1845 to 1848, Shanghai was designated as a foreign settlement in China, beginning the establishment of the British Shanghai Concession and the American Shanghai Concession. This was the beginning of the development of Shanghai that lasted until the time of the Republic of China and the present. Therefore, we see that most of the old buildings, including residential areas, churches, traditional markets, cinemas, restaurants, all have the remaining contemporary Western architecture. They are still preserved intact today, to demonstrate a time when China opened its doors to receive and exchange cultures from all over. This is also a characteristic feature of the cultural and multi-ethnic diversity in Shanghai. Shanghai is a special economic zone, an important financial center of China. As of 2023, Shanghai has a total of 16 districts, with a permanent population of nearly 25 million people. Shanghai is also known as a port city, with a famous seaport and riverport system, which is also the foundation that has contributed to Shanghai's wealth up to now, demonstrating its importance to the economy. China's economy through trade and commodity exchange activities, as well as transportation, transshipment, and storage activities. Shanghai Port surpasses Singapore Port to become the busiest container port in the world. Shanghai Port overlooks the East China Sea to the east and Hangzhou Bay to the south. It includes a system linking the network of seaports and river ports such as Yangtze River, Huangpu River, Qiantang River, and Hangzhou Bay. Shanghai Port's activities mainly include loading and unloading, warehousing, ship towing, foreign ship agency, foreign ship counting, combined sea and rail transport, and road passenger transport services. Water. The main types of cargo handled by Shanghai Port are containers, metal ores, petroleum products, mining and construction materials, along with machinery and various types of industrial equipment. Shanghai has proven its importance to the economy through its ability to transport goods by sea. There is also a bridge across the East Sea. This is China's first sea-crossing bridge. Construction was completed in December 2005. After completion, it became the longest sea-crossing bridge in the world at that time. The bridge has a total length of 33 kilometers, connecting mainland Shanghai with the deep-water port of Yangshan, a cluster of small islands located in the center of the Hangzhou Bay estuary.
So nice, no?
This place is considered the gateway for ships traveling from the East China Sea to Hangzhou Bay and Qiantang River. Donghai Bridge is also designed with several additional cable-stayed spans in the central part to allow large transport ships to pass through, with the largest span being 420 meters. It is currently only in third place, behind Jiaozhou Bay Bridge in Qingdao, Shandong and Hangzhou Bay Bridge in Zhejiang. Around the coast of the Shanghai port area and the bridge over the East Sea, there is a network of wind turbines running along the coast to catch the wind blowing in from the East China Sea. It contributes to the tourist landscape and electricity output for production and daily life. Every month, on low tide days, a long sandy beach is exposed. This time is an opportunity for surrounding people to come here to walk on the beach, watch the sunrise, sunset, and organize and participate in activities. Tourism, beach games, and seafood hunting activities. A closely connected ecological system with the ability to interact and support each other includes deepwater ports, sea bridges, wind turbines, and marine ecotourism. Nanjing Pedestrian Street will lead you directly to Shanghai's West Riverbank. This place is often called by a familiar name, Shanghai Bund, one of the most popular tourist destinations for everyone when visiting this city. This area is always crowded with tourists from all over to visit. The Bund is a nearly 2-kilometer stretch of road running along the banks of the Huangpu River in Huangpu District. The Bund is currently a riverside park that mainly serves tourism and contributes to the beauty of the urban landscape, integrating many public amenities. Riverside sightseeing area, display and exhibition area. Exhibition, along with the marina. The park is designed with spacious walkways, airy and cool riverside space with a panoramic view of the new city opposite. Running along the Bund is the Grand Avenue with 52 buildings of both classic and modern Western styles. This is the main characteristic of the Bund. Due to the contemporary European architecture of these buildings, space here still retains a bit of the atmosphere of old Shanghai. The Bund also makes many people miss it because it was used as inspiration and backdrop for sets. Historical films, romantic films leave an impression on many people's hearts. It really becomes even more splendid as night falls. The entire building area with classical architecture is dressed in a modern light coat. The light shows directly on the walls of these buildings are synchronized with the background music, making the atmosphere at the Bund as harmonious as a song The lyrics come from the vibration of the nostalgia of classical architecture. They are harmoniously arranged on the background of music and lighting technique. Modern bright. The constant stream of people on the streets, stretching from Nanjing Pedestrian Street to the Bund, proves that Shanghai is very popular with many people. It is one of the tourist destinations they prioritize in their journey to explore China. The Huangpu River is the last tributary of the Yangtze River before flowing into the East China Sea. This is also the largest river in Shanghai. It cuts through the heart of Shanghai City, bringing many great benefits in terms of traffic, economy, and tourism. It directly affects the development and urban planning process of Shanghai. Standing from the Bund, looking across the other bank of the Huangpu River is the eastern city, Liujiazui, which stands out with high-rise buildings located close together. This is also the place that owns the most high-rise buildings in Shanghai. Shanghai Tower is located at number 5, Zhongcheng Road, Liujiazui Commercial and Financial District. Currently, this is the tallest building in China and the third tallest building in the world, with a height of 632 meters, with 127 floors. These are some interesting tourist attractions in Shanghai City. I hope to contribute a small amount of useful information to friends near and far. There are many other interesting tourist destinations waiting for us to explore. If you are also a person who loves to travel and explore China, please suggest me the next tourist city below in the comments section. I'm Nature Explorers. Thank you for watching the video, liking, sharing, and following my channel. See you again in the next vlogs. See ya!